It has been a year since Caylee Anthony, the 2-year-old girl from Florida, vanished. On June 16th of 2008, Caylee's mother, Casey, told her parents that she was dropping her off with a nanny, and that was the last time that the girl's grandparents, Cindy and George, would see their granddaughter.
Mama, Papa.
This home video was shot on the last day that Cindy and George Anthony ever spent with their granddaughter, Caylee. But it wasn't until a month later that their then 22-year-old daughter, Casey, revealed the little girl was missing. It was Cindy who first called police.
There's something wrong. I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in the damn car. Where's your baby?
Casey was arrested on charges of child neglect, but maintained her innocence, even as forensic evidence began to stack up against her.
She's not far. I know in my heart she's not far. I can feel it.
The search for Caylee continued for months, and so did the media circus.
Shut up! Shut up!
In October, with Caylee's whereabouts still unknown, Caylee Anthony was charged with her murder. Then in December, the Anthony's worst fear came true.
We've recovered this human skull. It appears to be that of a small child.
Caylee Anthony remains in jail. Prosecutors announced in April they would seek the death penalty. Now, 1 year since their ordeal began, the Anthonys await the fate of their daughter and mourn the loss of their granddaughter, Caylee.
Joining us now for an exclusive interview on this solemn anniversary, Cindy and George Anthony. Good morning.
Good morning.
I can see how difficult this is. Cindy, you're sitting here weeping. What's going through your mind right now?
It's been a year. Yesterday was a tough day. Today is a tough day. Every day has been a tough day this last year. And I just miss her. I just miss her so much.
Tell me about that day, George, the last time that you saw Caylee. What was she doing?
Well, last time I saw her was June 16th, was 1 year ago today. You know, woke up with her in the morning at 7:30 and got a chance to have breakfast with her. And I used to say just before 1 o'clock that day, I didn't ever realize that that'd be the last time I would see her. I'd have a chance to kiss her, hold her. I would hear her name, her call me JoJo, and putting her in a car and waving bye to her.
I know that one way that you have been coping with your grief is by trying to make something positive come out of this terrible tragedy. Tell me about the Caylee Marie Anthony Foundation. What is its purpose, Cindy?
To continue to bring awareness of children, you know, children that are missing. You know, Caylee was missing from us for 5 months. And that
hurts. You had no idea what was happening.
That hurts. And those families out there that are still missing their children, they need support. They need financial support. They need emotional support. You know, they need their child's face to continue to be in the media. And the one thing that we noticed that Caylee captured the hearts of so many, and so many people got involved, and so many, you know, wanted to do the right thing and look for her. And, you know, and so many children are forgotten. You know, people may want to look for them for a couple weeks and then they're forgotten. So we want to continue to bring awareness and support those families and keep those kids' pictures out there. And
we know that the case against your daughter has gotten away a little bit of the foundation. Haley Cummings' dad, she is a missing Florida girl, said that he wanted no help from you because he believes that you have your own agenda. George, how would you respond to a family who says, don't come in here and try to help me with my missing child when your daughter may have killed her own child?
Well, I mean, they have every right to say what they want to say because they are controlling that, and I understand that. But, you know, we're just here to help in any way we can, just a little bit of support. I'll stand in the background. I'm not going to be there in the forefront. I never was at the beginning. I was just offering some support, some moral support, and some ways that he could possibly bring more awareness for his child. That's what I was trying to help with.
Is that what you told him when he said thanks, but no thanks?
Absolutely, I did. I mean, that's what I did. But I would back off. But it was also about he and his wife for the child. You know, I mean, she wanted us to help out. And if he calls me today and says, George, I need your help again, I'll still be there to help him. I'm not going to stop unless he tells me to stop. But I understand it's a tough situation for everybody concerned.
when your child's missing, you take any bit of help that you can. I mean, you take every help. You don't turn anybody away. You can't turn anybody away. You know, that one exposure with your child's face out there could be that one time. So, you know, to him I say, you made a mistake. You know, we're the ones that got national attention for their daughter the first night, because I was on the phone with national media, you know, and that was the day of Caylee's memorial, you know, February the 10th. You know, we just had gotten home from her memorial and heard about Caylee. So we hurried up and made phone calls, desperate phone calls to people, you know, in the national media to say, hey, start covering the story. And that was a day that I should have been home just worrying about myself.
Exactly right. Thank you so much, Cindy, George, Anthony. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.